Walter came to play, and the big dumper dumped all over Toronto in extra innings. Welcome back to another episode of the Seattle Sports Show, where we love Seattle pro sports. I'm your host, Mikey, and today we are talking about the Mariners win. Yes, they got a win today over the Toronto Blue Jays. Logan Gilbert, aka Walter, was on the mound today, and he had himself a good game. All right. Cal Raleigh, I believe it's 9 home runs in 15 games against the Toronto Blue Jays for his career now. He just dumps all over them. All right. That's what the big dumper does in Toronto. Let's take a look at these numbers. All right. First one we are going to look at will be Logan Gilbert, aka Walter, because we want to see just how good of a day it was. 7 2/3 innings. Gave up 1 earned run on just 5 hits. Gave up 1 walk, but had 8 strikeouts today. And that 1 run he gave up, was a home run. But my goodness, what a day he had. He fully bought his alter ego Walter to the game today. You could tell he was in it, right? That was just a joy to watch, as the Mariners pitching should be. So hopefully that's going to be the kickoff to the Mariners pitching, getting back to what we expect it to be. And if Logan pitches like this, we are talking about him, being one of those guys that is in contention for a Cy Young at the end of the year. All right, let's take a look at how we did hitting wise today. Again, as a team, just look at the totals here. 15 strikeouts today, 5 walks. We did score 6 runs in this game in total. That is the first time we've done that this season. And let's kind of talk about how we got there. Crawford was 1 for 4 today, had an RBI and a walk. Julio Rodriguez was 1 for 5, had 4 strikeouts. Ty France 1 for 5. So again, just continuing his hitting streak here. Had an RBI. Haniger was 1 for 4, had 2 RBIs. Polanco was 0 for 5 today. But let's talk about him for a second. Even though he's 0 for 5, he came up big defensively today. And that's been an issue and a cause of concern early in this season. But my goodness, that catch he made in the 9th inning to save it so that we could get into extra innings was absolutely amazing. If he does not catch that, we lose the game. And that was not an easy catch. He is full out running as hard as he can into the outfield, catching it over the shoulder. He has to extend his arm out to make that catch. That was not an easy catch for any player. So that was amazing for him to make that play and get us into extra innings so that we could win it. All right. Garver today was 1 for 4. Luke Raley, he came in as a pinch runner. I got the run. Cal Raleigh, my goodness, that 1 for 3, but that one was a huge one. That home run in the 10th inning to put us up 3-1 was absolutely amazing. Again, just he owns Toronto, and I love it. Dylan Moore today got in there, 0 for 3. Luis Urias 0 for 2. Ken Zone 0 for 1. It would be nice if the Mariners can start getting some of these runs early in the game, so they can start putting pressure on, putting the pressure on opposing pitchers early in the game, and have pressure put on the relievers. That we're not doing that right now, but hopefully that is something that we make happen soon, because this team could look a lot different if we are getting pressure on opposing teams. Again, imagine how much better Logan would have looked today. He could have looked even better if the other team was pressing and worried that, hey, we're down 6 runs right now. We gotta press. We gotta try to make something happen. If you're scoring that many runs earlier in the game, imagine how much pressure that puts on the pitcher that's starting. Like, oh my gosh, you can't keep giving up runs. And then when the relievers come in, how much pressure it is on them. Like, okay, well, I can't give up any more runs, otherwise it's just going to get out of hand. So, hopefully we can score 6 runs in the 3rd inning, the 4th inning, one of these games. That would be nice to see. But overall, it's great to get a win. The Mariners now are 5-8. Again, kind of keeping with that. We were just 4 games under 500, but we're keeping up with the theme of last year, at least, where we're not getting any more than that under 500. So hopefully, we will come back home and get some more wins. I believe we have the day off tomorrow, if I am correct. Let me look at that real quick. I believe we have a day off, but let me double check. Today is the 10th, so tomorrow's the 11th. Yes, we have the 11th off, and then we're back home versus the Cubs. So enjoy that day off, and get ready for a good homestand, hopefully, right? Hopefully over the next 5 games or 6 games, we will get back to being above 500. That would be nice. All right, well, there you go. That's the Mariners win. Let me know how you felt about this one. Let me know how excited were you to see Logan play the way he did today. Cal Raleigh, of course, own the Toronto Blue Jays the way he always does. And any other thoughts you had on your mind? I mean, that Polanco catch. Let me know what you thought of that, of course. And then make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, leave those comments. Podcast listeners, make sure you hit subscribe, follow, leave a 5-star rating and a written review. Everything helps the show grow, and I really appreciate that. We're up over 190 subscribers now, so hit that subscribe button. We're so close to 200. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? And thanks for listening to the Seattle Sports Show, where we watch legends awaken. So take cover, because with the CF sound, you'll see us rise to reign supreme and win forever.